بسم الله الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Welcome back to our Unlock Quran series where we understand Quran in an easy way. This is course 3 grammar part with page 9 and pointer A, and the word today we will be doing is alqa. Alqa, this word comes in different forms in the Quran for 75 times. So this word is also very important. And you know what is mazid fi, we've been doing it. And the verb which have extra letters in their 3-letter root word is called a mazid fi, means extra in it. So alima, allama, shadda is extra. Salima to aslama, hamza is extra. So let's quickly practice the words, the mazid fi words. Ta'aleem and muhasaba are very important in Islam. Allama, hasaba, aslama. Then don't waste your time in ikhtilaf. Use it in istighfar. Ikhtalafa, istaghfara. We've been repeating this every time, and this appears in the Quran 8,200 times. Then the next sentence is do tadabbur and tadarus, to have better inqilab to Allah. Tadabbara, tadarasa, inqalaba. So both these mazid fi words, there are 8 words we have done, and they appear in the Quran 9,000 times, almost 9,000 times. So yes, these 8 words are very important, and they are the base. And if you must know these 8 words very well. So let's do quick revision. Sound verbs: fataha yaftahu, iftah. Nasara yansuru, unsur. Daraba yadribu, idrib. Sami'a yasma'u, isma'. And then what were the weak verbs? The weak verbs are wa'ada ya'idu, id. Qala yaqulu, qul. Zada yazidu, zid. Da'a yad'u, ud'u. Hada yahdi, ihdi. Dhalla yadillu, dhil. This is the repeated ones. Dhalla yadillu, dhil. Dhanna yadhunnu, dhun. So we finished the sound verbs, the weak verbs, and also let's practice the mazid fi verbs. Allama yu'allimu, allim. Hasaba yuhasibu. This is yuhasibu. Every time I forget to do the it's yuhasibu. So allama yu'allimu, allim. Hasaba yuhasibu, hasib. Aslama yuslimu, aslim. Tadabbara yatadabbaru, tadabbar. Tadarasa yatadarasu, tadaras. Inqalaba yanqalibu, inqalib. Ikhtalafa yakhtalifu, ikhtalif. Istaghfara yastaghfiru, istaghfir. So I did it very fast. I'm sorry for that, but we've repeated it so many times. You should, by now I think you know it well. And we'll keep repeating in the next classes too, inshallah. So yes, so we have done up till now sound verbs, which was fataha, nasara, daraba, sami'a. Then we did weak verbs also, the wahaba, wa'ada, qala, zada, da'a, hada. Then we also did repeated letter words, dhanna and dhalla. And we did the verbs with hamza. So amara, in the first letter is amara, second is the first letter is the weak verb in amara, the second letter is a weak verb in sa'ala, and the last third letter is the weak verb in qara'a. So we have done these words with hamza in it. Now the mazid fi words. We have finished allama, hasaba, aslama, ikhtalafa, istaghfara, tadabbara, tadarasa, inqalaba. We finished this. Then we have finished walla, nada, aqama, and today we are going to do alqa. We're going to do this verb, and this is a weak mazid fi verb, because you see the last letter is ya, and that's a weak a, e, u, ya. So this is a weak verb. So alqa is also a weak verb. This ya is the weak verb, okay? Not the hamza first, it's the ya. Alhamdulillah. So we did our quick revision. Alhamdulillah. So let's see the alqa. Now I know that this word is like appears in the Quran many times in different forms. So I thought I must little bit explain to you. So first, before I explain, this Hamza is the Mazid Fi. The extra Hamza which has come in the front, Alqa. A is the Mazid Fi, and this Ya is the weak letter in this. So laqiya is the word. Laqiya means to meet, to greet somebody, to meet somebody is laqiya. But then this word is used in different forms. Like I just pulled out from the Quran, Surah Al-Araf, in that falqa asahu. Falqa, he threw. When Musa alayhi salam, when he threw the staff. So here it means to throw. Then in Surah Al-Nahl it is walqa fil ardi rawasiya. That means Allah walqa, that means he placed on the earth rawasiya, the mountains. So Allah placed mountains on the earth to make the earth firm. So if these mountains were not there, the earth would be shaky. So to make the earth firm, Allah placed mountains. وَأَلْقَى وَأَلْقَى, that means he placed or he cast on the mountains. Then the next one here I have is Surah Al-Qasas. وَإِذَا خِفْتِ خِف وَإِذَا, and if خِفْتِ خِف خوف خوف, so خَافَا خَافُ, so خِفْتِ you, that feminine, خِفْتِ خِفْتَ خِفْتِ. So إِذَا خِفْتِ, if you are afraid, عَلَيْهِ فإذا خفت عليه فالقيه في اليم ولا تخافي ولا تحزني. So this is the ayah Allah is telling Musa alayhi salam's mother when she was with the baby, and the Fir'aun was killing all the babies in that year. So she's saying, Allah tells her that if you're afraid, وإذا خفت عليه, if you're afraid for your child, فألقي, throw him or cast him into the fil yammi, in the sea, in the water, river, sorry. So cast him. فألقي, فألقي. So again, see, the word is alqi. So how the word appears in different forms. So the words, like I just put it down on the screen for you. Staff. You just remember staff when Musa alayhi salam, the stick when he threw that. So alqa, that can be used. Then baby was cast into the river. So again, alqa, yalqi, alqi. Then the mountain were placed. That is also alqa, فَأَلْقَى فِي الْأَرْضِ رَوَاسِيَ. And then fear, when you cast fear into your heart, that is also alqa, that I cast fear. Also laqa, yalqi is the greeting, when you greet somebody, when you like sort of presenting yourself or delivering some kind of a talk or something, that is also called alqa, because you are like in English, the word, you cannot actually translate exactly Quran into any language, because every language is as different, the vocabulary and the grammar and the understanding is different. But in Quran, it is very, very deep. So this one word may have so many meanings also. So laqa is also to meet. Laqa means to meet. Yalqi. So from that. So now I hope the meaning is clear to you. Now let's go on to the grammar part. So you have learned this new word today, alqa. All right. So remember we have done this earlier in hada, that whenever there is ya in the end, the pattern is going to be same. What was the pattern? Hada, hadau. So when you want to make it into a plural, hada, because remember this is ya in the end. So hadau, alqa, alqaw. So remember, au. So whenever you see in the mazid fi the weak letter in the end, it becomes alqa, hada, hadau, alqa, alqaw. I brought all these words to practice. So let us practice. The first one, we have come on this side. Wallah, wallaw, nada, nadaw, hada, hadaw, alqa, alqaw. So I'm just, wherever there is a little bit of something new or change, I point out to you and I emphasize on you on that, and I try to repeat that. The rest all is the same. See, the only thing is walla, it's not wallu, it is wallau. Nada is not nadu, it is nadau, hadau, alqaw. So aw is there. So this is something new you should remember always. Rest is all the same. Let's practice. Walla, wallau, wallaita, wallaita, wallaitu, wallaitum, wallaina, wallat. Nada, nadau, nadat, nadaita, nadaitu, nadaitum, nadaina, nada. Hada, hadau, hadaita, hadaitu, hadaitum, hadaina, hadat. What is alqa? Alqa, alqaw, alqaita, alqaitu, alqaitum, alqaina, alqat. See? I'm just trying to show you the pattern. It's the same. It's exactly the same continuation. Alhamdulillah, it's easy. When we compare it to the other words, rest all becomes easy. So let's practice this together. He casted. Alqa. They casted. Alqaw. Alqa. Alqaw. He casted. They casted. Alqa. Alqaw. Alqa. Alqaw. Then you casted. Alqaita. I casted. Alqaitu. Alqaita. Alqaitu. You casted. I casted. Alqaita. Alqaitu. Then again. Alqa. He casted. Alqaw. They casted. Alqaita. You casted. Alqaitu. I casted. Now, Alqaitum, you all casted. Alqaina, we all casted. You all casted, we all casted. Alqaitum, Alqaina. And then she casted. Alqat. Alqa, Alqat. Alqa, Alqat. So let's practice this once again. He casted. Alqa. They casted. Alqaw. You casted. Alqaita. I casted. Alqaitu. You all casted. Alqaitum. We all casted. Alqaina. And she casted. Alqat. So I will say it in English. You give me in Arabic. He casted.
Alka.
They casted.
Alkau.
You casted.
Alkaita.
I casted.
Alkaitu.
You all casted.
Alkaitum.
We all casted.
Alkaina.
And she casted.
Alkat.
So I think this is very clear. It's very easy. Let's go to do some spoken Arabic. هل ألقى.
Naam alka.
هل ألقوا.
Naam alkau.
هل ألقيت.
Naam alkaitu.
هل ألقيتم.
Naam alkaina.
Yeah, good. Alhamdulillah. So we got it. So you got all the answers correct. Alhamdulillah. Good. Let's come now to the فعل مضارع. So ألقى يلقي. ألقى يلقي. So you will just make it into يلقي. ألقى يلقي. So ألقى يلقي. Remember this. ألقى يلقي. And then you remember how to make it plural. يلقون. This is what you have to remember. Okay. يلقي يلقون. يلقي يلقون. Just like, look at this plural. We are looking at yulquna. Okay, let's look. We are looking at this plural yulquna. I've put these examples. Look at the examples. Yahdi, yahduna. Yakfi, yakfuna. Yaqdi, yaqduna. Yuwalli, yuwalluna. Yunadi, yunaduna. Got it? This is the plural. So yulqi, yulquna. So this is the plural of it. So you must remember yulqi, yulquna. This is only thing you have to put in your mind. The rest all are the same. So let's practice the rest. So we finished the madi. Yulqa, sorry, alqa, alqaw, alqaita, alqaitum, alqaitna, alqat. We finished this. Now yulqi. This is fa'al mudari. Yulqi, he casts. Yulquna, they cast. So he casts, yulqi. They cast, yulquna. Then you cast, tulqi. I cast, ulqi. Tulqi, you cast, ulqi, I cast. So again, let's practice. Yulqi, he casts. Yulquna, they cast. Tulqi, you cast. ألقي, I cast. Then تلقون, you all cast. Then نلقي, we all cast. تلقون نلقي, you all cast, we all cast. تلقون نلقي. Again, he casts, يلقي. They all cast, يلقون. You cast, تلقي. I cast, ألقي. تلقي, ألقي. You cast, I cast. Then تلقون, you all cast. Then نلقي, we all cast. And then تلقي, she casts. تلقي, she casts. Okay? Alhamdulillah. I think this is also very clear. Alhamdulillah. Now you can, I'll say it in English and you can repeat. Give me the answer in Arabic. He casts.
يلقي.
They cast.
يلقون.
You cast.
تلقي.
I cast.
ألقي.
You all cast.
تلقون.
We all cast.
نلقي.
And she casts.
تلقي.
MashaAllah. So Madi and Mudare. Now we know, we have seen what have we learned in Madi and Mudare. So in Madi we've learned that Alqa becomes Alqaw. And the Mudare, Alqa is the Madi, Mudare will become Yulqi. Alqa, Yulqi. And then if you make this into plural, Yulquna. So this part you should remember. When you remember this part, then the rest are easy for us. Okay. Hal Yulqi?
هل يلقي نعم يلقي.
Hal Yulquna?
نعم يلقون.
Hal Tulqi?
نعم ألقي.
Hal Tulquna?
نعم نلقي.
MashaAllah. You got it all correct. Alhamdulillah. Good job. Okay. Fa'al Amr. Fa'al Amr. Alqa. All you have to do is what happens here. The weak word over there is ya. This alqa, ya runs away, disappears, and you just put a kasra. So it becomes alqi. 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 Okay, so it's easy. Alqa, yulqi, alqi. Alqa, yulqi, alqi. Alqi. It's an order. Alqi. That means cast, throw. So let's practice this just like now we are looking at the plural, okay? Alqi, alqi. But if you want to do plural, alqu. So let's practice this. Ihdi, ihdu. Ikfi, ikfu. Iqdi, iqdu. Walli, wallu. Nadi, nadu. And alqi, alqu. Got it? You got the plural of it? It's very easy. Alqi, alqu. Okay, so now let's practice. Cast or throw. Alqi. And you all cast. Alqu. Alqi. Alqu. And don't cast. La tulqi. And you all don't cast. La tulqu. La tulqi. La tulqu. So alqi. Alqu. La tulqi. La tulqu. So let's practice together. Alqi, cast. Alqu, you all cast. La tulqi, don't cast. And la tulqu, you all don't cast. So now I'll say it in English and you tell me in Arabic. Cast.
ألقي.
You all cast.
ألقوا.
Don't cast.
لا تلقي.
You all don't cast.
لا تلقوا.
Inshallah. Alhamdulillah. So we know. Now I'm asking you. Alqi. I'm ordering
نعم.
you cast, so you should say yes. I cast.
نعم ألقي.
Ulqi. And alqu.
ألقي.
Ulqi, yeah. Alqu.
تلقون.
No. Alqu, I'm asking, do you all do? So yes, we do.
Yes. نعم. نعم نلقي.
Nulqi. Yes. See, you got it. Alqi. Alqi.
ألقي.
Ulqi.
Yeah.
Yes. Alqi, I mean, I'm asking one person, I'm asking you alone, that cast. So you said, Ulqi, I cast. And I'm asking all of you, you all cast? You say, yes, we all cast. Nulqi. Hmm? So this is also clear, alhamdulillah. Now, let's come to fa'al, maf'ul, fi'al. Okay, so a fa'al is, remember one thing, when you, the fa'al, maf'ul, fi'al, so fa'al and maf'ul, you remember this rule for mazid fi? Move on the mouth of mati. Move on the mouth of mati. So alqa mulqin. So here you see nada munadin. Walla muwallin. So alqa mulqin. Alqa mulqin. Okay, so this is the fa'il. Alqa mulqin. Remember the TPI. Alqa mulqin. And then maf'ul is mulqan. So remember here. Munadin, munadan. Muwallin, muwallan. Mulqin, mulqan. So mulqin, mulqan. So this is also like, it's easy for us to remember. Mu on the mouth of Madi. Remember, it always starts from mu. The fa'il and maf'ul both will start from mu. So mulqin, mulqan. Munadin, munadan. Muwallin, muwallan. Okay, and the action, that the fa'il, the action is ilqa. Ilqa, that is the action of casting or meeting or throwing or placing is ilqa. Ilqa. Okay. So you, like when even we say ilal iqa, that means till we meet next. You know, we can also say that iqa. So all right, let's practice this. One who casts, mulqin. The one who is casted, mulqan. And to cast, ilqa. Again, the one who casts, mulqin. The one who is casted, on whom it is casted, mulqan. And to cast, the action of casting is ilqa. Mulqin, mulqan, ilqa. Mulqin, mulqan, ilqa. Mulqin, mulqan, ilqa. Okay, now I'll say it in English. The one who casts,
ملكن
the one who is casted,
ملكا
and to cast.
إلكا.
So we know this also, alhamdulillah. So let's practice the rules. The Madi was alqa, and when you wanted to do plural, alqaw. Alqa, alqaw. Alqa, alqaw. When you change the now Madi to Mudare, alqa, yulqi. Alqa, yulqi. That was the change. Then you want to make plural of yulqi, yulquna. Yulqi, yulquna. So you should remember these four over here. Alqa, alqaw, yulqi, yulquna. Alqa, alqaw, yulqi, yulquna. And here, alqa, he casted. And down here, remember the feminine version of it. He casted, alqa, she casted, alqat. Alqa, alqat. He casted, she casted. Alqa, alqat. And Mudare, yulqi, he casted. And tulqi, sorry, ulqi, so my TPI went wrong. Yulqi, he casted. He casts, not casted. Casts or will cast. So yulqi, he casts. So he casts, yulqi, and she casts, tulqi. Yulqi, tulqi. Yulqi, tulqi. So we have it, I've put these blue arrows. So you'll know this. Alqa, alqat, yulqi, tulqi. Alqa, alqat, yulqi, tulqi. And the other one which you should know is alqi. So when you want to make a fa'al amr, what happens? Alqi. So all what happened is the ya, the disappearing letter, the weak letter disappeared. So you just put a kasra there. So alqi. And then you remember this, the one who casts, fa'il, mulqin, and maf'ul, the one who is casted, on whom the action is done, is mulqan, and the action itself is called ilqa. So Alhamdulillah, we did that. Let's practice this whole table. Alqa, alqaw, alqaita, alqaitu, alqaitum, alqaina, alqat. فعل مضارع. يلقي، يلقون. تلقي، ألقي. تلقون، نلقي، تلقي. أمر. ألقي، ألقوا. لا تلقي، لا تلقوا. Then فاعل مفعول فعل, the nouns. ملق، ملقا, إلقى. Now I'll say it in English and you will tell me in Arabic. فعل ماضي. He casted.
ألقى
They casted.
ألقوا
You casted.
ألقيت
I casted.
ألقيت
You all casted.
ألقيتم
We all casted.
ألقينا
She casted.
ألقت
Now let's do فعل مضارع. He casts.
يلقي
They cast.
يلقون
You cast.
تلقي
I cast.
ألقي
You all cast.
تلقون
We all cast.
نلقي
She casts.
تلقي
Now فعل أمر. Cast.
ألقي
You all cast.
ألقوا
Don't cast.
لا تلقي
You all don't cast.
لا تلقوا
One who casts.
ملك
The one who casts.
ملكا
To cast.
إلقى.
Yes, Alhamdulillah. So we finished. We have understood this word very well. Alhamdulillah. We know the meaning and we know the different forms, Madi, Mudari, Amar, and Fa'il, Maf'ul, Fa'il. We've learned this. Alhamdulillah. So remember what you had to remember here. Alqa becomes Alqaw,
يلقي
and then Alqa, the Mudari becomes Yulqi. So Alqa becomes Alqaw, and then Mudari becomes Yulqi, and plural here becomes Yulquna. Alqa, alqaw. Yulqi, yulquna. This is what you're going to, this is the main thing you have to remember. The rest all is easy over here, alhamdulillah. So remember to do your workbook. So there are questions over there. Translate, throw down. So today I gave you the answer. I just brought, I said, let
يلقي
me attach the answer to you. Throw down, alqi. And then translate into English. Walqa fil ard. He has cut. Can you tell? Oh, I've already written the answer. Walqa fil ard has cast into the earth. Earth. See? Wa and alqa cast. P in earth is on the earth. Then the next question. Hal alqaita shay'an? Did you cast something? Shay, shay is like anything. Did you cast anything? So you say, Naam, alqaitu shay'an. I asked,
شيء
I casted something. So I've given you the answers here for today. And then of course you have to do the full, remember this alqa table, you remember, and then you must try and write the awha table. Alqa, awha, same thing. Here already in your workbook, iha is given, the fa'al, because it's a new word, iha, that's the fa'al.
فيها
Rest all is going to be the same. Only this is the new one, so the answer is given there. So you fill in this table and please do your homework, and then you will be learning better. All those who are doing homework, I'm sure they're far ahead. So I'll quickly do it. Madis, أوحى, أوحى, أوحوا, أوحيت, أوحيت, أوحيتم, أوحينا, أوحت. Then مش فعل مضارع. يوحي, يوحون, توحي, أوحي, توحون, نوحي, توحي. And فعل أمر. أوحي, أوحوا, لا توحي, لا توحوا. Then فعل مفعول فعل. موح, موحا, إيحاء. So this, you can do this homework at home later on. When we finish, you can do this and do your Google quiz also. Make sure after every class finish the Google quiz. That will also help you. Alhamdulillah. So Alhamdulillah, we finished our class today. So let's do a little dua and complete quiz. May Allah help us to recite, understand, ponder, implement and propagate and memorize the Quran. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك نشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت نستغفرك ونتوب إليك. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. See you in the next